In this moment, I think that clearly there is, at least as we see it, a great window of opportunity with a particular situation, which is Cuba. We really due also to the fact that we have on board Hermenegildo Altozano, who, as you know, has been very active in Cuba for long years. This is probably the biggest window of opportunity that we see in the Caribbean region in this moment, and considering the investment opportunities is going to attract a changing situation there. So that's a first point. And obviously what is happening in the Pacific, the so-called Pacific Alliance countries, is also very interesting for us. It's true that the forecast of growing for the region is lower than expected, but we really see, considering what is happening in Europe, our clients increasing interest there. Well, Berenberg has created a Latin desk that has been running for some years. This Latin desk is mainly for by Madrid and London. So we had created over the years a network of trust partners in most of the jurisdictions. They are really, for the time being, non-exclusive best friends, but the relationship with them is very, very close. I'm talking about Lobo Rizzo in Brazil, Allende Bren, Argentina, so and the like. So for the time being, our strategy is really to continue cultivating this best friends relationship. And again, we have in this moment two specific, if you like, special projects. One is Cuba with Latin America. And in my case, I'm now commuting between Madrid and Miami, and we also see Miami as a great hub, for the region. But for the time being, as a firm, we are relying on our best friends strategy. There are two main changes. One is the increasing interest of international firms in the region. I think that that's something, that if you look at what is happening in Mexico, for example, where we see a lot of US law firms, but also international firms like Baker McKenzie, Juan Lobels investing there. Probably, this is the anticipation, together with what the Spanish firm and mainly Uría Menéndez is doing, is probably this is the beginning of the creation of a regional player in the area. So far, as you well know, we have extraordinary local players in every of the jurisdictions, but increasingly we are looking at this trend of maybe this is the basis, the foundation of the creation of a regional player. Well, maybe the Spanish firm will lead, with Garrigues and Uría that trend. But of course, we should not underestimate what the global firms like Juan Lobels and of course the American firms are doing.